I'm having a real moment of deja vu. Don't go away. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fat Guy Productions. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm having deja vu because everything you're going to see here today, I've already done it. Already filmed all of this. And it came out terrible. And so I decided to reshoot everything that I could and make a whole new video. So here's the deal. New camera, adjusted settings for the microphone, adjusted settings for the cameras, adjusted settings for OBS, and a brand new computer to capture all of this. I got these two new cameras and my quality, instead of going up, went down, and I've been struggling to fix it, and so I think I've got it all dialed in, and this is going to be the very first video with all the new high-fangled stuff, and so it should look and sound great. And what am I showing you today? It's a really cool little oscillating sander from Dspiae, D-S-P-I-A-E. Perfect for hobbyists, okay? Models, die-cast cars, just about anything where you want to sand details. This is going to be really cool. So I'm going to show you this. Now, it was supposed to be an unboxing and all of that stuff. Well, that went out the window with all the crappy footage. In fact, here, let me show you just a little tidbit of that bad footage. As you can see, this is not the best footage in the world. And I could not abide by this. Now, I do have some videos that are going to have less than high quality video that are going to be coming out. I've got like a dozen videos in the can, uploaded, ready to go, and I have to live with those. But this one, I didn't finish editing. I had all the footage, all the stuff that I want to have footage of, and so it was just a simple matter of reshooting most of it. Some of it you can't get the poop back on the horse, but the rest of it I could do, and so that's what I decided to do. I'm going to reshoot the entire little thing and bring you a better quality video. So let's take a look at this. First of all, it comes packaged really nicely, okay? And you know how I feel about that. It was a box in a box in a box. A box in a box in a box. And the box that it comes in is pretty nice. It's a little plastic box with some little magnetic catchy things. Okay, and you open it up, and inside, first of all, you find these stickers, which I know I'm never going to use. These are grit stickers that you can put on the little implements, so you remember what grit sandpaper you have on there, but I'll never ever use that. And here is the Dspiae sander. It's not oscillating, reciprocating. It's a reciprocating sander. And there it is. And look how nice that is. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. Look at that. Very slim. It looks like an electric toothbrush. And I would imagine if one of these attachments was a toothbrush head, you could do that and it'd be fine. But, well, it's not. So that's that. Okay, so let me show you. Well, first of all, you got the sander, and then you get all these little attachments. And let me show you one of them. Okay, here you go. It's just a little attachment. This one is like a corner attachment. It's got a little corner in it. And then it has corresponding sheets of sandpaper that stick to this. And you stick it on the Dspiae sander, and you sand away. And you go to town, and it's fantastic. Put it back over here. It came with a little USB A to C cord for charging. Okay, tuck that in there. And here's my sanding sheets. Let me get these out. Okay, here's actually These are the packs that came with it right here. And then I bought a separate pack of extra sanding sheets. But here's the little sanding sheets. You just slide them out. And they're just little stickers. This is a 180. That's pretty impressive. 180. This is a 280. 600. 800. And 1,000. And then the other packet has different shapes for the different bits. And let's take a look at the different bits that you got here, because this is pretty impressive. Okay, so this one is just like looks like the bottom of a clothes iron. It's like a little needle point, very fine. You could get right into really detailed areas. This is just a little flat, like square thing. This here is just a little bit wider. This is like a little half a barrel, so you can get into like a gully or a curve or something like that. This is the corner piece, like I showed you before, so it's like a little right angle, 90-degree angle type thing. Here's just a fairly flat, wide thing. You see, I've got a little bit of sandpaper on it already, because from the unboxing that I did. And then here's a much bigger piece with a more aggressive sandpaper on it. And then last but not least is this guy, which is like a little arc, like an arc piece. Yeah, so you have a lot of variety here. And basically what you do is you pull the little cap off, and then you take the piece that you want, you put the grit sandpaper that you want on it, and this just kind of pops on. You see the flat side and the flat side? You just kind of push this on. Like so. There. Now, here's your power button and your battery light. And on the power button, this has 3 speeds. So you got on, and then if you push it again within 3 seconds, it'll go to the next speed. And if you push it again within 3 seconds, it'll go to the next speed. If you go over 3 seconds in between clicks, it will turn it off. It will also turn off if you put too much pressure on the head. So here you go. Look at that. See, it's been over 3 seconds, so the second click will turn it off. But watch now. And then off. Okay, now here. I have a little piece from an Edward kit I want. And this has got a little piece I want to remove, so I'm just going to sand that off there. Now, I saw this on another model maker's website or YouTube channel, and I was amazed by it. I was like, man, that is awesome. I need that. He didn't seem that impressed. He said, and maybe rightly so, that he could probably get the same result quicker and faster just by grabbing out a piece of sandpaper and sanding away. Maybe he's right. But I think he's missing the point of this thing. This thing is a detail sander, meaning it's meant for getting into the crooks and crannies. All right? So, okay, look at this little tab part right here. Let's say I want to sand in there. Okay, I can take this bit off, and I could get this little guy right here. And I can put it on there. And I'm not going to put a piece of sandpaper on it and stuff, but look, I could easily get right in there and sand right there without impacting. I could go this way. Look at that. Without doing any damage to any of the surrounding pieces. So it's not about bulk sanding. It's not about rapid sanding. It's about sanding places that you might have difficulty getting to in other circumstances. So yeah, in that situation, I think this is fabulous. The little sanding pads stick on really nicely. It has the different speeds, so you can be a little more precise. Look at this. So now I kind of rough sanded that down. Now I'm going to put on this one with the little bit less aggressive sandpaper on it. All right. And look at the control I have over what I'm sanding and where I'm sanding. He didn't seem all that excited about this. He didn't seem like he hated it, but he didn't seem anywhere near as excited about it as I am. And as somebody who does not like to sand, I think this is a brilliant little tool. And especially the cost. I know you're thinking, how much? How much? Paul, tell us how much. Well, I will. I'll tell you how much. $50. $50, you get the Dspiae reciprocating sander. You get all of these little attachments. You get 2 packets of sanding pads. You get your little charging cord and your great little magnetic carrying case. And I think this is fabulous. I think you can use this for certainly plastic model building. I think you can use this for die cast. Many a times I have been wanting to sand a die cast and not trample the casting lines. And so I've had to be really careful about how and where I was sanding. This is going to make that just be so much easier. I really, really see this being a fabulous thing. And at $50, I think it's a heck of a bargain. But this is the Dspiae, Dspiae, I think it's pronounced. It might be like Dspiae or something like that. I don't know. But I'm going to call it Dspiae. You can call it Dspiae or you can call it whatever you want. I call it cool, all right? This is going to be a great tool in my arsenal. It's so good that it's right here on my side where I can get it without having to move a muscle. I can just reach down and get my Dspiae reciprocating sander. All right, listen, that's all I have for today. I hope you like the Dspiae reciprocating sander, and I hope you like this reshot video with all the new settings and all the new equipment and everything. So if you did, please, 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 please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, you click subscribe, you do the notification bell, all of that stuff, but most importantly, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the Dspiae sander. Do you have one? Have you used it? Do you like it? But also, comment on how the video looks, okay? I reshot all of this just for you, and I really need some feedback on how all of this looks. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. I hope the rest of your day is just phantasmagorically wonderful and full of really cool gadgets like the Dspiae reciprocating sander. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying, be good.